Game 1. Zain versus Hungrybox, grand finals of Genesis 7. One player will win. The other will go home miserable.
Miserable.
Say, I'll get you at Summit.
I hope they're not too upset about it. I hope they're not too torn up. I just kind of hope both players have a good time. But
all right, here we go already.
Here we go on Yoshi's story. Whoa, right?
Yeah,
Doesn't
did not
Marth
expect
kind of
that.
end Puff really quickly here? I don't know.
I thought so.
I thought so too, but
so most of y'all have probably watched their set on the winner's side. Yeah, what Zain's definitely done, I mean, his grabs are super scary, so Puff can't just crouch.
Oh,
whoa. He definitely challenges shield really, really well. Living.
Living, yeah.
Yeah, Puff
one way or the other.
that.
Look at Zain just control center stage like this is my house. We used to joke about this remember back in the day, I don't know, in my little scene, we would call this Marth story.
Mm-hmm. Me too. We would too, on the East Coast.
Yeah, the East Coast, this Marth story. I don't know if you noticed, there's a little exchange that happened first off where Zain did short up air, and the up air covered the top platform. You cannot do that on other stages.
Yeah, you can't.
Whoa. Yeah, there's just so much control Marth has when he's sitting in his house in the middle. Oh, Randall, no! Randall, stay here.
The thing that I think characterizes this matchup is that Marth off stage is very, very fragile.
Yes.
Puff's very oppressive, and so Zain is like so sick at keeping control on stage, and that's kind of the way that it's going to go.
Yeah.
Zain has definitely done some work helping Marth be a little bit less fragile when off stage, and we'll see that. We'll talk about it as it comes. What a punish! That was a punish on Pat. You just block. Oh!
Oh, whoa!
That one's okay.
Oh,
whoa.
He went for some snazzy stuff.
Yeah.
Well, Zain will do that. That's kind of the kind of player he is.
Yeah. I remember, I'll never forget, Rishi told me, I was asking about Zain and how Rishi thinks that Zain got so good. And
I have a theory too, but
you want to go first?
No, you go first.
Well, I'm going to tell you Rishi's theory, so I'm not going at all. Rishi was saying that he noticed that Zain has the ability to basically play with one new thing and then master it. And he's not over. Oh, you were going to say that too? You're such a legend.
I told him because I was playing him in friendlies, right? And he does this stupid thing where he crouches there and he just looks for one thing, power shield up tilt. And I'm like, did you get good by just like practicing one new cool thing that you wanted to do just because you thought it would look really sick and a little bit disrespectful, and you just did that and got really good at it and then like incorporated it, and then like now you don't have to look for it? And he's like, yeah, that's exactly what I did. I think another player that got really good doing that exact thing, by the way, is Westballs. Obviously not currently on the level of Zain, but
yeah, he was so
that style, right? It's like, this is this cool thing I found out how to do. Like, it's like Twitter clip stuff.
Yeah.
Zain's a Twitter clip, like, style player, I think.
Turning that grab into damage. Not so much, but, I mean, you see the stocks.
Yeah.
Zain looking, this is like he's just been so convincing this whole tournament.
Where's
he even going?
Oh my God, Zain is actually just slicing. And dicing.
Yeah, it's so powerful to work on one thing at a time, but it's what's so hard about it is the urge to be impatient.
Yeah.
The desire to move on to something new and to say, oh, I've mastered this thing prematurely.
There's again, wow. Right.
Yeah, you cannot, if that's what Zain's going to do, then this pound action, that's got to stop. That is not safe. That's not even close to safe.
2 of the 4 stocks that game were taken by that exact punish, yeah. I mean, the pound is, I think, supposed to cover, like, dash back. You're not looking for a... You're not looking for them to shield there, but yeah, Zain just kind of one step ahead. Another thing, right? Yeah, go ahead.
What would it mean if Zain wins this tournament from the winner's side not dropping a set?
I think that'd be nuts.
Because people have been saying, and Mango said at the bar, as we talked about before, he was saying at the bar that Zain's going to be a problem.
Yeah, he did.
That Zain is going to be a problem.
He kept talking about it. It actually was Zain, right?
It was not Hungrybox.
It was not Hungrybox. It was not Levin. Mango said Levin. I'm going to Falcon Fox. That's my matchup. I got that.
Yeah.
Mango was like, yeah, Zain. Yeah, he did say that.
He said his mentality, right? The character.
Oh, my God.
And the rate of improvement.
The rate of improvement.
That no impact land up tilt, like he's just doing this stuff,
Zain
like he's just so clean.
So clean. Zain also never satisfied, so I was like playing with him a bit on Thursday or whatever. Zain's been doing this new thing. I don't think it really came into play much this tournament, but against Spaceys now, he'll like run off downer as an edge guard, like suicide downer, but he intentionally trades with the up B, so he gets burned and makes it back.
Yeah.
And I was like, is that new? And he's like, yeah, I just like invented that.
Yeah. It's
that's
like
the kind of player he is.
Yeah, and that's what Armada did, but it's the opposite, right? With the Armada Shine, where he found the timing where you don't get hit.
Right.
On the other hand, now you're looking to get hit to get your recovery back.
So yeah, I mean, we saw you know, winners, right? Dreamland. This was the stage that so if Zane's able to do this. This is just maybe the set's just I don't know. I'm worried for Hbox.
Yeah. Yeah, Zain winning so they've got an even record right now on this stage.
I think one interaction that is really important is that ledge interaction. Hbox needs to do a better job. Hbox needs to do a better job covering the ledge than he did in the winner set, particularly on that Dreamland game.
Yeah. Zain not having the Marth juice right there.
Yep.
Marth uses his forward B off stage and it kind of stalls and you know, it lets him travel a little bit farther horizontally and mix up timings.
Yeah, and he only gets one before he touches the ground again. He has to land on the stage to get that back. Ground to the edge actually not enough there, right?
Yeah.
So looking for down throw up air, Hungrybox. Opportunity here, yeah. Zain looking to his like reactions on like, oh, Hbox is about to touch me, and he gets his shield up like frame perfect is just like.
Actually,
really
I find
impressive.
that super hard. Someday I'm gonna have like an intensive course on shield mechanics because I know that I run up and I put my shield up and I get hit. I think that I get that thing.
Yeah.
There's a thing, analog to digital conversion, something like that. It's like a really silly little mechanic where you can get hit
as you're in your light shield because you know shoulder buttons are. We live in a physical universe where to go from
physical universe, Tove.
From not pressed to fully pressed, you have to go through the middle pressed zone.
We have gotten really good at melee, but we have not figured out how to transcend the physical world
the physical
barrier.
World, not quite yet. I gotta say, great reactions to recognize the DI was such a you need to wave dash instead of do the pivot there.
Okay, Zain using this up B to kind of say, Hungrybox, get away from me.
Yep. Ooh, a lot of ledge pressure right now. Look at all this. 47 damage already. Oof, big edge cancel downer in the back there. That was actually really slick for Hbox.
Again, Tove, you were saying Hbox getting hit by the up B is kind of just like, there it is.
That was sick. Yeah, that was good.
There's the edge guard.
I think what he wants to do, right, is there's a timing where after Marth side Bs, he can't up B. So he wants to do the stall in that window where Zain can't react to him doing, you know, his drip back forward or whatever.
Right.
And then Hbox can re-grab the ledge before Marth can actually do an up B. And I think he's been getting that timing wrong a little bit. And I wonder if, you know, Zain is like making it hard for him. I suspect that would be the case. Zain missing some edge cancels because of Wispy.
Yeah. You think it was because of Wispy?
Yeah.
Looked like he got a little stuck. Oh,
Maybe
taking a jump. That can't be enough.
A lot of other stages that would have been enough.
Yeah, it definitely would have. Yeah, it's just Dreamland. Huh. Interesting.
Yeah.
Again, no impact. That has to be no impact land, right? I'm not crazy, am I?
No, I think that is, yeah.
He's got that, like, on lock. He does that perfectly.
Do we have a rest?
Great timing by Zain, and even the spacing. That was wild.
What an air dodge.
Yeah.
But yeah, Hbox falling up, and he gets to the ledge. Oh, big.
Zain not giving up. I mean, oh, he was probably looking for an aerial to come out. I don't even know which one.
Yeah, okay, so Hbox, just a little bit too low of a percent for him to get that. He wants that rising forward air, falling up air combo where he can keep it going, and he gets a bunch of damage off that. So I think, you know, with some of the earlier games where he's getting that string and at least like a ton of damage, he's chain grabbing a little bit before, and that chain grab is like a 50-50 DI mix up. So he gets a little bit of chain grab damage, and then he can go into that forward air up air. Ooh, rest. Oh, my Hbox again, my guy.
Yeah. I think probably in this matchup he's a little bit happier to miss a rest, don't you think? Because the risk reward, Marth just doesn't have like an instant KO punish the way that like
Fox. At this percent, though, right?
At this percent, yes.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that Hungrybox is thinking about that and doing that math. I think he's very, very good at you know, ROI calculations, risk reward.
Yeah, totally. That management, the management of that.
The management.
Playing a slower pace here on Final Destination. Shades of that Hacks Money set.
What does he study? He does electrical engineering?
I think it's
chemical engineering. What if he was like using that class to like hone his
That'd be so cool.
melee analysis? Like actually doesn't care about chemical engineering at all. Yeah. He's just like trying to figure out how to res fools.
Ooh.
Catching Zain slipping.
Yeah.
So was that a missed jump cancel grab? All right, let's talk about the grabs because this is so huge for this matchup.
Yeah, Zain is not, basically you pretty much never jump cancel grab with Marth because you can actually grab the crouching puff with the slower dash grab.
But, so what happened there because it looked like it missed?
There's parts of the, well, so there are parts of the animation where puff actually does go too low for the, so there's a timing element to it too. It's a very, yeah, it's kind of awkward for Marth. Like you want to,
yeah.
If they've been crouching for a certain amount of time, it whiffs anyway because, you know, it's kind of the idle animation.
Yeah, and let me take one little step back, right? So in most games, you've got the attack, block, grab mix-up.
Right.
In Melee...
There's a fourth element.
Yeah, especially with
it's
Puff,
like
and I think maybe... Yeah, there's the Fire Nation can attack, where Jigglypuff and I think some other characters can crouch, and they crouch so low that they basically like low profile under even grab.
For many characters.
For many characters.
Yeah.
And so with Marth, so in Melee you can jump cancel grab, or it's like a different way to grab. It's a little bit faster. There's another one that's slow, that's a little bit easier, and anyway, that's the only way that Marth can grab a crouching Jigglypuff.
Crouching Jigglypuff, yeah. Also,
but it's a little bit finicky.
It's a little bit finicky, and there's another element to it too that I want to mention is that if you wave dash, you go even lower than crouch with Jigglypuff. So if he wave dashes at the same time that Zain goes for a grab, then he will for sure low profile it. Right there, he wasn't, I think, not far enough.
It's just, spacing.
Yeah.
And this is so important because, I mean, Hungrybox, so he ran this matchup for years. He ran this matchup. It looked so ridiculous. And one of the reasons why it was so ridiculous is because Marth could not grab Puff. And so Marth kind of could not really get any damage on Puff. Like, it was so hard to get Hungrybox down and in shield. He would just be, like, crouching under everything.
Not to mention the other side of things, right, is that when Marth did get grabs, they didn't have the DI, the punish on the DI off that forward throw or down throw is actually very, very tight. Yeah, see right there, he DIs out, and Zain had the reaction to wave dash forward, max range, and get the forward smash, but it is a hard window.
Right, so you're saying, yeah, so not only was it hard for Marth to get grabs, but what they did with it was not that much.
Usually it was nothing, yeah.
And so a key piece of, like, Zain technology here,
I think this
might be it.
I think that might be it. And
yeah, that move fully charged hurts.
It really hurts. It like it's an extra. It's like the knockback grows and grows and grows. But then if it's fully charged, I think it's like an extra little burst where it's like super strong. Talk to me, Bobby.
2-1, Zain. Genesis 7 Grand Finals, set 1, Dreamland is off the table. We are potentially in the last game of Genesis, and if we are, then that means that Zain has looked like a god all weekend.
All weekend. And it will prove that Mango was right, and Zain really is the guy to watch out for right now.
The only one in Zain's way is Hungrybox.
Yeah.
What does he have? What does he have left in the tank?
Is he dead? Oh, he dies! The hit stun on that Tipper is just so immense. I did not think he was dead, but he just flew and flew and flew and knocked him out of the park.
We're not on Dreamland. Oh, wait, Zain!
Oh, and he snipes him before he could get to the ledge.
That was actually pretty sick by Zain to up B without double jumping. Just kind of like, you know what I mean? He's just smart about it.
Zain is playing so confident right
now.
now.
So confident.
Oh, my
Perfect
God.
word. Yeah. He's not sweating it.
No, he's not. Okay, wow. Hbox just weaving just outside of the range of that sword on the up B so we can grab the ledge at the last little moment.
Zain talking to himself after he just said,
go ahead.
He just said he said okay to himself after he died there.
I like that.
That's the, I said Hbox is the only one standing in Zain's way, but as we know, the mental game is so huge.
Yeah, I think his mental's rock solid right now. We'll see though, man.
Yeah.
We'll see though if there's one player that'll take it to the limit. There's a lot of the memes are like Zain. Zain stresses out about Hbox. That's like his little brand of humor. Zain watching that Shine set on repeat the first time he beat him, relishing in that victory against this Titan.
Zain, I think slowing down a little bit. No, what do you think, Toph?
Yeah, I mean, I think Puff at a high percent, right? I think it makes sense. You can't really go for those like long combos. You kind of got to play the slow game now. Oh wow, Tipper forward air.
That didn't even look like it was going to be a Tipper. That looked like the inside of the sword. Zain dodging Hbox's attack and counter-attacking with that forward air, and it did what it had to do.
Yeah, wow, calling the jump. Hbox calling the jump, and he rolls instead of doing neutral get up. I think that might have been the reason he was able to edge hog that.
Zain up by just a little bit now, getting the start of the offense, 2 stocks apiece. Once more, this could be the last game of Genesis, or we could be in for two sets. I have no idea. Honestly, I feel like either could happen.
Either could happen, yeah. Zain with a game to work with, though. And yeah, Hbox has brought it most of the way back. Zain there missing some sort of confirm. I feel like he could have afforded him for more damage. Looking for a grab, I suppose, which, you know, that is his win condition for a lot of these stocks, so can't really fault him from that regard.
Yeah, I've got a whiff, though, of that confidence.
Just kind of a little bit.
Going away a little bit.
Yeah.
Just a little whiff, Toph. Is it real or is it just imagined?
Yeah.
And Hungrybox is the kind of player who will smell it much better than me. His nose for fear and, you know, the emotional state of the player is second to literally none.
Oh, it is finely tuned, Bobby.
Yeah, he plays people, right, like an instrument. That's his melee. Hungrybox slowly but surely bringing it all the way back with a lead here in Game 4. Game point for Zain.
Ooh. And he doesn't get the tipper. Yeah, Hbox is going to survive. You need the tipper there, and he was close. Actually, a little shocked it wasn't a tipper. It looked very max range. A lot of things will kill now. Like tipper forwarder is going to start killing again. Side B for sure. You can side B into, like, you know, I don't know, up tilt up air depending on the DI. Ooh, good DI from Hbox. Yeah, all the way out.
Oh,
right?
No back air from Hbox, but piling on the damage. 67%, 78. Zain taking Hbox to tournament stock.
Oh,
but this looks like Hungrybox's game.
The reverse forward air, hard hit into the back air, and that's kind of where Marth struggles, when he has to DI that hard hit in.
Toph, this is so crucial.
Yeah.
Can't be overstated. Hungrybox still down in the tournament, tied in this set. Game 5 is on Zain's counter pick. We're going to Stadium, opening up strong. If Hungrybox wins this game, we're going into set 2 grand finals. If not, then we've got a Genesis champion.
Yeah. And it's on Pokemon Stadium, a stage that I think is probably one of Marth's best in the matchup.
If you want to see Zain win, send him some morphopogenic field, you know, courage, confidence.
In the chat, give him your energy.
Maybe a little bit of playfulness even.
Right.
If you're looking for Hungrybox to win, you probably already know what to do, because he's won so many times. Whatever you're doing, just keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, you're probably
you know what I mean?
You're probably really good at it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're probably
I don't even know what you guys. I don't know what you guys do with the juju.
But it's
that's gonna be Ty.
He almost died.
Whoa!
Wow.
On Stadium he lived.
Yeah. And Hbox here
didn't make the big slice sound, but
it did. Yeah. But I mean, oh, what a read!
Yeah, that was beautiful by Zain.
Yeah,
I don't even know how he found that. Yeah, that was so fast. Thundercats?
Thundercats, a little bit earlier percent than that up smash in the first set on Dreamland, though. Yeah,
this game, it's Hungrybox taking the early lead, but Zain was bringing it back.
Whoa.
Oh, 3 hits. Maybe not what he wanted.
Oh, big nair there. Wow, yeah, Hbox just missed spacing. Yeah, this is so close, Hbox. Zain, right where he wants to be, middle of the stage, under the platforms, right?
Yeah.
That's where he is the strongest. And that sword is no joke. Hbox kind of wanting to just, you know, wait this one out, right? Hanging out in the air. Okay, comes down.
I think whatever Hbox wants to do, he just wants Zain to not be so comfortable.
Right.
I wonder if his game plan at this point is just like, don't do, you know, the things that are obvious. Because Zain's just like,
whoa. And that wasn't, honestly, man, I don't even think that was obvious. I think Zain actually, that was a play.
No, that was sick. This was like a whip punish. He grabbed a pump aerial.
Back air, yeah.
That's like super hard to do.
You have to be so
It is so hard. Yeah, in exactly the tone that Toph said it. It's so hard.
And that's what I want to see. If you're winning, you know, Genesis brands, right? I want to see you have to work for it, make some plays.
We want to see people walking. That's what's so beautiful about this game, Toph. 2 players walking this tightrope, this high-speed technical tightrope. And every time you fall, it hurts. You can fall a couple times in this universe.
Yeah, there's like moderate fall damage.
You can fall like 4 times every game.
Yeah.
Ooh, he fell.
Yeah.
That regular getup was not what he was looking for.
It wasn't the play. It wasn't the wave, Bobby. The move. What's the move?
Zain
What's the mogul move?
Zain respecting Hungrybox here, and I like it. Not so aggressive as he was in that game 4. Holding on to this lead and now asking Hungrybox politely to work for it.
Yeah, that's right.
That's what I'm seeing from Zain right now. Oh, wait, Hungrybox says, here I am.
Yeah. If he had shielded that the way he had
those
first
boss.
couple, oh my God, big up tilt from Zain. This grass transformation really working out for Zain, I think. It's just giving him all that comfort like you talked about. Having those platforms above him. Side B crouch cancel by Hbox, super important. And that, if he reacted, that was an up tilt.
But he committed to the second swing.
Right.
Hbox looks like he's going to die from one more tipper forward air.
Tipper forward air, tipper up air, yeah. Side B.
But at this percent, 54, I think Hungrybox knows if he can get Zain off stage, he could take this stock. So it's really, really close right now.
Oh, the jabs. I like that. Landing forward, jab, jab.
2 stocks apiece.
Oh,
Zain spacing outside of everything. He's swinging twice, but Hungrybox is going to get that third hit if you tech in place.
Yeah, that's how he lost the famous Summit set.
Marth's dash is so good.
Yeah. Oh, what does he do here?
What was that grab?
Oh, my God. Oh, my. Oh, up throw. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Maybe if he pummeled
needed
a
couple pummels.
Yeah.
I can't believe it. I think that he felt that was guaranteed with the confidence that he up threw.
And I think he didn't pummel because Hbox had mashed out of the one right prior. Wow,
all tied up. All tied up.
All tied up.
Look at Hbox. Oh, that's going to be tournament stock.
Tournament
Hungrybox
stock
looking
here.
up to the ceiling, Toph.
And Zain looking straight ahead. Unflinching.
One more stock, says the crowd. Will this be the end of Genesis 7, or do we have another set to play, Toph? Hungrybox threatening.
Yeah.
And Zain caught.
Ooh, he does jump. Is there any chance he may? Oh my God! And he's a little late on that back air. Okay, yeah, Hbox just covers the ledge. That's all he needs to do. Last stock situation.
Stock. Game 5.
For the reset.
For the reset and for 2020, the clean slate of Melee. Will it be new blood taking us into the next decade? Or will Hungrybox continue his reign across the 2020 world line divide?
Yeah. Oh, he baits out the shield grab, but no biting. Doesn't tech in, doesn't give Hbox the rest.
69%.
Big forward up air, Bobby. Lots of damage.
All right, it's all going to happen here. 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go. Let's go, Zain coming from the crowd. Hungrybox plugged in. He's going super high. I don't know where Hungrybox is going right now.
Yes. And Zain just catching him coming down, welcoming him back to the ground with forward air, neutral air, up air.
Who owns the air? Who owns the ground? Both players drawing a line in the sand. Dividing up the stage.
The patience.
You can almost see it. Marth owning this little dome.
Yes.
And Jigglypuff playing around the lines. Oh, but Zain double jump. What was that double jump?
And there's the up B, makes it back to the level. Zain's got to be feeling the pressure right now, though.
Yeah, I feel like that was almost a choke by Zain. Throwing his double jump away.
And the forward air.
Now it's SpaghettiOs.
Side B will do it.
It's time to throw things against the wall.
He tried to up smash him.
I don't think he tried to. Maybe he did. Maybe he did. Maybe he did.
Oh.
Hbox not biting at all. Air dodging of all things.
Oh my God. And Zain double jumping in place twice.
Yeah. The adrenaline pumping through these players' bodies must be insane.
Tried to catch him with the up air, going real high.
Oh, that's going to be it. Zain! And Zain takes Genesis 7, Toph. His first time on the big stage versus a veteran Hungrybox, the #1 player in the world for years, and Zain, the newcomer, the player that Mango's looking out for. Everyone knows that Zain is a problem now. If he plays like this, we're in a new world, Toph.
We're in a new world. If you didn't know, now you know. Zain has all the answers. Be it Spaceys, he will kill you. If it's Puff, he will wall you out. He will find new solutions to old problems, and he will destroy you and take Genesis 7 through winners without dropping a single set.
The crowd in unison chanting, Zain, 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 Zain. What a beautiful moment for the new champion.
Yeah.
What a set. That came down to the wire, Toph. That double jump nearly gave me a heart attack.
And then the second one. Oh.
Hungrybox powering through 3 top caliber foxes to make it there.
Only to find a lone swordsman in his
That's
path.
right. And now, 7 Genesises, 7 champions. Armada with 3 titles.
Yeah.
Plup with 1 title. Hungrybox with 1 title. Mango with 1 title. And now Zain.
Welcomed into the Pantheon.
We've had some great Melee, Toph.
We have had some great Melee. Wow, what a tournament.
It truly is a new decade. We really are pushing forward even further into Melee. Puff Marth? Not Puff Marth, right? Because Puff Marth is one thing.
Right.
Hungrybox Marth.
Hungrybox Marth.
That we now have a human who lives today who can challenge Hungrybox's Puff with Marth is truly remarkable to me. I have seen Hungrybox grind up Marths and push Marths off that character, make people say, I want none of this.
I want nothing to do with it.
I want nothing to do with it.
Right. Wow.
You ever feel like it's your honor and pleasure to be able to witness it?
Yeah, I feel like
you ever feel proud of us?
Yeah, I feel like it was
a very
special moment.
Through the era of Mewtwo King, the robot, through the era of Mango Armada and the 5 gods.
The 5 gods, PPMD.
Beyond that, into the era of Leffen,
Plup, Axe and Wizzy last year.
Axe and Wizzy.
Ranked in the top 5, right? Zain actually being ranked 6th.
All the way, yeah, Zain ranked 6th.
Isn't that incredible?
It is incredible. It is incredible and somewhat unjust, I would say.
Doesn't it feel that way?
It doesn't feel that way anymore, but that was 2019, Toph.
And that was last decade, Bobby.
You know what I mean? That's old news. Even though the rankings came out but a week ago, or but 2 days ago, I think, they are old news. Wipe it aside. Wipe the slate clean. It's time for a new generation to leave their mark on the game.
Yeah.
We're going for a wild ride. Everyone who thought we were going to see a repeat of something past was wrong. Hungrybox did not Thanos snap. Mango did not ride some crazy wave into the #1 position. Zain didn't lose his cool. We got some tears on the stage.
Yeah.
It's a very beautiful thing to see.
A
When people work their hardest.
And it pays off.
And it pays off.
Wow. Oh my God. Oh, people are emotional.
Look at the damage dealt.
God, that's a lot of damage. That's like a Final Fantasy. That's like when you're like in the upper levels in a Final Fantasy game.
Yeah.
You do them at your normal attacks to do that much damage.
Yeah. You need like some break damage limit thing.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Thank you all so much for tuning in and watching this top 8. We're so honored to have every single viewer. We're a community who, this is an old game. There are not many games that came out in 2001 that have an alive and, dare I say, thriving, vibrant community. And it's honestly thanks to each and every one of you.
Yeah, all of you that tuned in and shared this moment with us. Genesis, I remember the first Genesis was in this like old warehouse
it was like a hangar or something.
Yeah, it was like
it was kind of nice.
It was cool. But it wasn't this.
It was not this. Was it it was a one-day event. I remember talking with Taupe on the East Coast and MDVA a week before, maybe Wife as well. These are old school folks. We were talking about how, we had a deep East Coast, West Coast rivalry. We were like, dude, those West Coast people don't even know how to run an event. 135 entrants. They're going to do it in one day with teams. They're crazy. They don't know how to plan. By the way, I looked at the attendance numbers when I did my research.
Go ahead.
Genesis 1, 100 and some entrants. Genesis 2, 300.
Whoa, that's
then there was a little bit of a break. Genesis 3, I think, was 1,800 entrants. It was the biggest one.
Yeah, that was a big break, right? I think because it was 2009, 2011. Genesis 3,
2013, 14.
No.
It was like Evo was 13.
Yeah, Genesis 3 was.
Was it even later?
7. No, let's count backwards.
Yeah, count backwards.
5.
Maybe it's 15. 3, 4,
16.
5, 6, 7. You guys can figure it out.
16 is 2016.
2016.
Yeah, 2016.
1,800 entrants. And then it went from 1813 and it was like 1,100. I think there was 6 more this year than last year.
6 more entrants? Shouts to those special 6.
I know it doesn't
work
like
that way.
1104. It was like 1104.
6 people, that's the same people, and then that's 6 people. I know it's not that simple.
You know. We all know. But symbolically, it's 6 people.
Symbolically, it's those 6 special people.
So, I'm happy that we are where we are. We're so much bigger than we were in 09.
Oh, we're
when like the first when the first writings of these legacies, that these rivalries, when it was first inked.
When the book was opened.
And from that, here we are. We're about to go to the winter ceremony for Genesis 7.
Wait, that makes sense. All right, we're trying to get the sword ceremony going, but we'll make it work. We'll make it work. You guys are over here, so. All right, well, our fifth placers, Leffen and I forgot the last one. Hold on. Huh? Fifth placers, Leffen and Fiction. Yeah, neither one of them are here, so we'll be. Just unfortunate for that one. But we'll go ahead and get it going. In seventh place, we got none other than Shroomed. Also in seventh place, None. Another night here, we'll still give it up for Fiction and Leffen for fifth place. Fiction, Leffen, give it up, give it up. And fourth place, Hacks. Taking up third place, Mango. That medal looks so heavy. Oh, yeah. Hold on, yeah. It's all good. In second place, Hbox. And our Genesis 7 Super Smash Bros. Melee champion, Zain. All right, guys, we will be switching over to Ultimate. If you are planning to go to the after party, it's at Complex. So do not go to the Foundry. It is at Complex. You walk back down, look to the left, you'll see it. Yeah. Oh, bring your badge, too. You need your badge. Back to the casters. They're gone. Never mind. Back to nothing.